Poppin' losers. We're going to free Britney.
That's exactly how I
It's
feel.
been a lot of talk, honey.
That's exactly how I
Pure
feel.
comedy.
That's
Just
exactly
gotta get to the bottom of this story.
how I
The
feel.
Don's Den, Saturdays at 11:10 Central on Facebook Watch.
This is Twan 360. Gonna slide if you with me. This is Twan 360. Go ahead and slide with me. He got the latest on news and all the ratchetness too. I'm tuning in like what's good. Reporting live from your hood. Like go, 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 go. This is Twan 360. Like go, 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 go. Go ahead and slide with me. Good news or bad news, whatever. He even forecast the weather. Hot topics, no one do it better. We tuning in right now like go, 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 go. This is Twan 360. Go, 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 go. Go ahead, slide with me.
Yes, indeed. It is a Feel Good Saturday morning. We are back live inside of the Don's Den. Good morning. I'm Beyonce, and today I have Destiny Child with me. Hey, Kelly.
Hey, how are you?
I just want to make sure Kelly knew exactly who she was. And of course, with us, we have Latavia and we have Latoya. I think that's for their names. But Brittany, before they get
You
started, what was
Latoya.
the
Bitch,
what was
I'm
the
Michelle.
what was the one who had her bags already waiting for her at the airport?
I want to say it was Latavia or Farrah. They went through a lot of people.
Yeah,
I'm
whoever it
probably getting it
was.
wrong. You can get
They,
your bags. We can send you your stuff.
Yeah, that's Brim because I'm sick of it. It's just been one of
they
those
did
mornings.
Latoya wrong though.
I'm
Yeah,
Michelle, bro. I'm
they
It's
did
all
Michelle.
Latoya
good.
wrong.
I'm
But listen,
unappreciated.
Duly noted.
nonetheless, we are back. We did miss last Saturday, and the crew they want me to take full responsibility, and I'll
Sure.
take accountability for it. We did miss the show, but in all reality, we all have the same access to this page. We all have the same access to this channel. And if I'm not available, listen. If y'all don't see me, doesn't mean that y'all don't have to see the three amigos. The show must go on. So from here on out, if I can't make it, listen, y'all are here to hear first. They can do the show on their own and vice versa. So get at y'all feelings. But nevertheless, let's get this show on the road.
You
There's a
funny,
lot been
dog.
happening in the news. That's what they tell me. There's a lot been happening in the news. Some sad, some that I just want to get to. This happened late Thursday night. Tiny, better known as Debo from Friday, he passed away at the age of 62. The last I heard, he was found unresponsive in his Southern California home. So,
Rest in peace,
Hey,
Debo.
just
I ain't scared of Debo no more. I ain't
yeah,
scared of Debo.
the streets are a little safe in a sense. And speaking of the streets being a little safe, got some positive news. Lil Boosie is back. He's not back on his feet yet, but a few weeks ago he was here in Dallas and he was shot in the leg. He's since had several surgeries. He's now on a wheelchair. Just been doing a lot of crazy stuff. But I'm happy to announce that he is healing properly. Well, not properly, because look at this.
What's up on this side? What's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? Hold on, I'm fucking with this side over here. What's up, bad bitches? What's up?
Absolutely insane. That's Lil Boosie. That's just Lil Boosie. I'm just saying he also has a banger out in the streets. He's got new music that will probably hit in the streets on December 18th. He's got one out right now. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, but it's called Stick in the Car. Just take a little listen to it.
Bitch, I keep a stick in the car, ready for war. Bitch, you know I'ma step on that ball. Stay silent, no telling your butt. 4-5, protecting your butt. Ready and law, you ready for war? What's up, bitch? I'm the ultimate war. Crazy.
Yes, I'm just saying that's fire. Also in the news, Zoe Dallas, Miami rapper Zoe Dallas, he was shot Wednesday night going into Thursday morning, leaving Tiana Taylor's birthday party on Miami Beach. Now, from what I'm being told, a silver SUV got on the side of his black Mercedes and just began opening fire. He was shot at several times, but according to reports, he was only shot one time in the leg. He's since been released from the hospital. He's back home recovering, according to reports. He is doing well, and he's expected to make a full recovery. So I'm just not sure what is going on in these streets, y'all. But it seems as though like being a rapper right now, like it's not a safe thing at all.
I think that come with the territory though, bro.
Above my pay grade.
Sad,
Crazy.
sad, sad, sad. So sad, y'all. So sad. Speaking of sad, I am not sure if y'all have heard these shocking details, but my girl Wendy Williams is back in the news again, and this time it is so sad, y'all. My heart goes out to Wendy and her entire family. Earlier this week, it was announced that her mom, Miss Shirley Williams, passed away at the age of 83. Now, the troubling thing to me is that, and what I'm finding most shocking is that the allegations are just everywhere. People are saying that Wendy is using her mom's death to cover up her cocaine addiction and her alcoholism, which I find to be very, very, very disturbing. Now, on Monday, she did work after her mom did pass away, and she came to the show and said that her mama had passed away many, 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 many weeks ago. And I was like, because her niece also does the news down there in Miami on Channel 10. I follow her on social media as well, and people are reaching out to her the day that it happened and said, oh my God, this is so sad. It was your birthday. You lost your grandmother on your birthday. Then Wendy get on the show and said her mama died a long time ago. Then her brother came on YouTube and said, my mama just died last Sunday. So people don't know what's going on. They are just speculating. And we know just a few weeks ago, yeah, very crazy. Wendy's biopic, the documentary was released, and it's set to premiere on Lifetime on January 31st. So people are saying that Wendy mama saw this documentary, the trailer, and was like, I can't stick around for it because it covers the drugs, the baby. It just covers the cheating, the beating, all of it. And people are saying that Wendy mama she wasn't gonna be able to stand it, being so old and seeing all the stuff that her daughter's going through. So my heart goes out to Wendy and her mama and the family. It's so sad, so shocking, and I'm devastated. I don't know what else to say.
So the trailer made her do a U-turn and go to the upper room?
The people said that the trailer was just too much. They said that it's covered cocaine, it was covering drugs, abuse, and mental abuse and physical abuse. Yeah, well, I don't know. Listen,
it's not her life.
I'm not doing this with you. It's just so sad, y'all, and we gotta pray. We gotta pray. And while we
let me ask you this: Why did she not like to be claimed as Wendy Mama? Why was that? I do want to know that. Why she didn't want to be claimed as Wendy Mama?
We just gotta pray, y'all, and we gotta pray real hard. And while we praying, yes,
that's a dying wish. I want to know.
Is it gonna cover for a transition like?
Listen, y'all, we just gotta pray. And while we praying, let's continue to pray for Diddy, y'all, because Diddy, last I heard, he was sitting in the corner. He's in shambles because Cassie is pregnant again. And all she was saying all those years that she was with him is just, give me a baby, give me a baby. You don't gave Kim all these kids. You don't get her a kid. You don't have twins. I just want one baby. And Diddy never gave her one baby, so she don't got with this man. And now she on her second one. So y'all, while we praying, let's pray for Diddy. Yeah, so let's keep Wendy. And let's keep Diddy lifted in our prayers, because this shocking news is just devastating me, and I don't want to start my weekend like this. So before Bert asks me another goddamn question, Brittany, what do you have going on with Bites with Bestie Britt?
Hi, my name is Brittany.
Good morning, everyone. Of course, this week has had a lot of ups, a lot of downs. One down, one of my girls, my favorite girls from my favorite movie, Babs, Natalie Desselle-Reid, passed away earlier this week. So that's been a big shock at 53. Been all over the news and the blogs and different things like that. So the internet has been remembering her with her classic roles, whether from movies or TV. So, sending my love to her family and, of course, the fans, because, you love these people like they're your family.
Absolutely.
So the new craze right now in quarantine world is basically this app called Clubhouse. It's invite only. When it was first started, it was more so for people to socialize, network. So for instance, entrepreneurs invite entrepreneurs, talk about stuff like that. But now they're getting more into like relationships, and then it done went real left. You got people on there male bashing, black women bashing, white women bashing, everything. So this clip that I'm gonna let y'all hear happened, I want to say earlier in the week. It's some guy, they tagged his Instagram, I forget what it was called, but listen to it. Listen how he spazzed out on women in general and my girl Sophia.
I don't give a fuck about what nobody with a vagina think about me. I don't give a fuck, bruh. I don't care. I don't give a fuck about what you think about me. You don't know me. You don't know me. So keep your opinion to your motherfucking self.
It's an app.
I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck, nigga. When I stand, man, this bitch keep talking. Who's this talking? Who's this talking? Who this talking?
It's Sophia.
Watch your motherfucking mouth, girl. Stay in your motherfucking
All right,
lane.
goodbye. Have a good
Stay in your
night.
motherfucking lane, girl.
Goodbye.
Die. Get the fuck out of here.
Did y'all? Wait, did y'all hear? Sophia said her name so proudly. He was like, "Who is that? Who is that?" Sophia. Oh my
I
God.
would have cursed his ass out. I would have cursed him out.
But the first part that was hilarious was when he finished and he was so angry, and the girl was like, "Are you serious?" And she started laughing. Like, people need to calm down. Do y'all be on these apps acting like this? Because that anger needs counseling.
That's supposed to be professional. Why are they doing that shit on a professional app?
Yeah, it's real rough right now. The way that man was yelling, somebody hurt him. He's upset.
I'm sad for Sophia.
No, baby. Sophia said her name proud. I thought he knew her. I thought he would be like, it's me, Sophia. Calm down. He was like, who is that talking? Sophia. Wait, is that how y'all really feel about women? Wow. Let me know, guys, girls. I know some of you guys are fluent.
Crazy, man. That's crazy.
I feel like that would be Bert. Bert will do that on the app. I can see that.
I snap and I check a bit, but I ain't like that. I ain't hating no bitch. I love mine. I don't know about all that. I ain't no anti-bit nothing.
Yeah, shit. Y'all remember Facebook used to be only for college students.
Yeah.
Then they started inviting them MySpace ratchets, and then shit got real crazy. So I can imagine how that app going.
Yeah.
But,
Clubhouse
that'd be Bert.
left.
That'll be Bert snapping though. That's Bert.
I do feel that would be Bert.
All the way.
Most likely to snap on Clubhouse.
I think I've heard Bert say all that verbatim before.
Verbatim. Especially the who is that? Who talking? Who talking? I've heard him say that.
Tone, same everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
I ain't talking about I ain't finna snap on no shit like that on no social media, though, bro.
I actually thought it was Bert.
Not on social media, bitch, but he'll get your ass on the 441.
Please don't, Bert. Please be better.
Nah. Ain't no please be better. Please don't try me. That's all I'm saying. Everything go beautiful. It can all be so simple. Lauren, tell you that.
I'm done with you. I think I'm going to see who can invite us so we could just sit in. I don't want y'all to talk on these people Clubhouse, but I would like to sit in and just hear people's point of view. Yeah, I'm going to see who can invite us. Y'all, if y'all got a Clubhouse and it's lit like that, please invite us. I love stuff like that.
Especially the podcast room. Send us there.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Podcast rooms. I'm gonna get us in. Okay, so much stuff happened this week, but this was the week prior, and I wanted to talk about it because it's still buzzing around everywhere. So basically, you guys know by now that True Kitchen, the restaurant in Dallas, is known for amazing food, amazing drinks, great atmosphere. So the owner, Kevin Kelly, was seen on camera basically telling a girl, don't twerk in here. If you don't like it, you can get the fuck out.
Yeah. No, real talk. And so all this twerking and shit, take it to Prime, take it to Pink, don't bring it here because we're a restaurant. And so beyond that, 75% of my customers are ladies. And I want men to show respect for themselves for how they carry themselves here. So how can I tell the men to respect themselves and you guys are twerking on glass here? If you want to do it, get the fuck out my restaurant. Because I did it for our people and I did it for our culture. So don't do it now. Don't do it again. I don't want to hear it. If you don't like it, get out because I don't need your money. I need to provide something for my people. And don't do it again. Thank you.
So a lot of people was very sad and very mad and outraged by his delivery. But I mean, I kind of agree with him. If I done came over there and I told y'all, hey, you're kind of heavy. Can you stop leaning on the glass? Please respect me enough to not do it. You're an adult. I would hope you're not on crack so you understand what I'm saying, at least a little bit. So a lot of people say they wanted to boycott him, but I heard the food is really good and the drinks are good. So I'm not boycotting. When I go to Dallas, I'm going. How y'all feel about that? Brunch should be twerk worthy or, not really?
I don't think so.
They said the song that was playing contributed to the effects that the crowd had.
That is so not an excuse. That is so inexcusable.
Listen,
The
I respect
DJ
it.
was playing "Throw That Ass in a Circle," and I think somebody was getting ready to throw it in a circle. I don't know.
You
I'm
want to
just
throw that
saying.
ass in a circle at Cheesecake Factory if you heard that come on the radio.
Bitch,
They
I'll
ain't
pack
the-
my
they ain't the
cheesecake up.
establishment.
They play shouting music in church every Sunday. I don't see people getting up shouting just because they're playing shouting music in church. I mean, you can't put it on the DJ because he's playing twerk something. Like, yeah, he playing twerk something, but the atmosphere that I'm in, that I can't get up and twerk something. I'm in a fucking restaurant. I need to sit my ass down, order my food. If I get a drink, if I get a drink and I feel a buzz, I need to be mature and grown enough to handle that buzz. Not to know, I have to be grown enough not to know, especially my big ass, to get on somebody's table, let alone the table, but their glass, their window. Bitch, are you rich? Like, seriously, that man started thinking about liability, his insurance, his building. Like, I'm not gonna let your big ass. No, you're not gonna fuck up my blood, sweat, and tears, bitch. No, ma'am.
He said something to him multiple times though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think his last delivery, he kind of got real abrasive with it. But I mean, at the same time, it was like he did come and talk to y'all multiple times. So
3 times.
I think it was 3 times. Yeah.
You can definitely tell it wasn't the first time.
Yeah, he was frustrated.
come on, dog.
He was frustrated. And I
Like-
mean, being a human, let's be realistic. You know how it go.
Whoever that girl was, her booty had to be real big and stank. Like, he was done.
I don't know about
He ain't want
But
that ass being thrown in the circle.
I do want to say that when they did a little glance over the table, these girls didn't look young. They looked pretty older,
Like 40,
and they
50?
were, plus size like myself. So I get the glass thingy. Like, I wouldn't have leaned on no glass twerking.
Did you say looked it?
Looked it. Grow up. But I think it's like y'all said, it's a time and a place for everything. If I'm easily embarrassed, like at restaurants. So if somebody I'm with acts up, like I'd be like, oh my God.
Yeah. You got, I mean, if that's what the atmosphere calls for, then by all means do your thing. But
yeah,
ain't nobody else in that bitch twerking. Ain't nobody.
And that was the
dancing,
thing.
and,
That was the thing. Yeah. Nobody else was up twerking. Like, you could see the people that was like this. Because I do that. You sit down in your chair, you eat, and you're tapping your foot because you feel good. But people online was saying, well, they drinking Hennessy, he feeding them Douce, and then they waiting 3 hours to eat, so they drunk. They say that's why they was out of control.
It just goes back to being mature and just knowing how to hold your own. But this reminds me of, like, back home at Fat Tuesday. I remember at one point we would go there all the time, and they would play the songs that we like "Busted Wide Open." Like this is when like "Busted Wide Open" was like the #1 song or whatever. And then niggas just started getting out of control. And then when we went back the following Tuesday, it was like, oh no, we don't play this song. We can only play this song on Friday, or we can only play this song on Sunday. Like, niggas just get out of control. So before he allowed them to destroy his establishment and take over, he stood his ground. And while he stood his ground, he put boundaries around him, and people hate boundaries. So like he said, take that shit somewhere else. If you don't like it, get the fuck out. I don't need your money. I'm here to provide something for the culture. Your big stank ass fucking it up for us. And no, if you don't like it, get the fuck out. Goodbye. End the story, period. And he has apologized for it, but I wouldn't have apologized. Like, I meant it. I said what I said. But yeah, I guess when you're in business, and I definitely would not have apologized. And I also probably would not have gone to the length of using that such strong language. I think I would have got my point across maybe the first or second time without cursing. But sometimes, you know how we do. We only understand when we go there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I can come to your table 13 times and say, excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, sir. Can you ask your kid? Can you not? But it's not going to go anywhere until I say, look, bitch, I need you to. And it's like, oh, so now I'm getting a response out of you because I said, look, bitch, like, I came here 10 times being polite. But niggas.
You can take us there when you flew us out. When you flew us out.
Yeah, when you flew us out, definitely take us there.
Okay, so listen.
Down.
Yeah,
big
on me.
I be twerking and had his man come out there and start. No, I don't want to hear it, Twan. Saying this right now. We don't want to hear that shit because I don't want to go viral on nobody's restaurant because he split your ass. 'Cause he ain't gonna talk to you. He already gave the warning. Next
Already.
It's all good. Well, I've actually met him. He's a very nice guy. He called into the morning show and all of that stuff. So he's very good people and all of that. So yeah, when you guys come here, we can all collectively go down to True Kitchen. But no twerking. No twerking.
When you flew us out, not when we come there.
This is the thing.
Blue, bitch. Blue.
When you flew us out.
Has a problem with twerking. I think it is the problem with twerking on his glass. That's what I took from it. I didn't think I think he might like twerking.
He said he's not an anti-twerker. Like, he doesn't want that narrative to be put out. It's one of the things that he talked about on the radio. Like, when he first called into the morning show, the first thing he said was that he apologized for dropping the F-bomb. Then he also went into, you know, this is for the culture. You know, twerking is a part of the culture, but you don't have to bring the culture into, like you said before, there's a time and a place for everything. Like, yes, we twerk. Yeah, we twerk, but right now it's not twerking time. Like, you may have had 2 shots of Tito's and a nice ice glass cola Hennessy, but bitch, hold your liquor, sit down somewhere. Like, this is not the place to do that. Like, it's just not. It's just not. And
what it is about these big girls, because we had this problem with Lizzo.
Oh, we're not
Lizzo, it's so shocking. And I hate to keep bringing up all this shocking stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna do this with Lizzo either. But while we praying, y'all, we gotta continue. We gotta keep praying for Lizzo, because Lizzo is she's not feeling like Lizzo is.
I came home and I took my clothes off to take a shower, and I just started having all of these really negative thoughts about myself, like, you know, what's wrong with me? Maybe everything, all the mean things people say about me are true. And, you know, why am I so disgusting? And hating my body. And normally I would have some positive thing to say to get me out of this, but I don't. And that's okay too. I think these are normal. They happen to everybody. They happen to the best of us. We are the best of us. And I just have to know that tomorrow, how I feel in here is going to change. And I can only hope that it changes for the better. But I know I'm beautiful. I just don't feel it. But I know I'm going to get through it.
Like, people are very mean when it comes to the internet and trolling.
Well, you're one of the people, because
people are very mean, and it's so shocking. Well, she shouldn't be getting on the. She should not be on the internet that way. Now, it is shocking and it is devastating, and it hurts my soul. It breaks my spirit to see how people are doing her. And she said that she's starting to believe what people are saying about her, and it's not cool. Now, I have not said anything bad about her. What I did say is that she does not have to keep getting on the internet like that. Like, that is a form of seeking validation. Like, if you believe you're beautiful, if you believe you're big, bold, and beautiful, as I do, that is what you believe in. Like, I don't ask y'all, do y'all think I'm handsome? I know I'm handsome. I don't ask y'all, hey, what do you guys think about this today? No, bitch, this is what I got out of my closet. I put it on and I came and sat here to talk to y'all this morning. I don't give a damn what people think. Like, but it's just so sad. So we just got to keep praying for Lizzo.
Nah, you've been asking for validation.
We done made you change your ugly ass shirt before. Don't act like that.
So while we praying, y'all, let's continue to pray. And y'all, let's keep talking before I be having to pray for y'all.
I just wanted to give a quick shout out. My niece, she's a senior at Bryant University in Rhode Island. And this week, you guys can see on ESPN, she scored the winning shot in the last 2 seconds of the game for Bryant University in their little playoff game, or whatever it's called. What is it called, Brim? Conference games? So, yeah.
Women's college basketball at 9, Bryant, St. Francis, Brooklyn. Candace Taylor drops the rock at the buzzer for the win in overtime. How about Corey and Karen's daughter winning it for Bryant and making a top play?
Yay, Niecy. Candace Taylor, number 2.
Oh, congratulations. Hey, Candace, how you doing?
That's my baby.
All right, Brittany, well, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Let everybody know how you can be reached.
You guys and gals can follow me on Instagram at Bites with Bestie Brit. I just dropped some new gems from this week and last weekend. Some good food places. Crust Miami. I did Mr. What did else did do? Naked Taco and the Promenade. So it's a few more places you guys can check out.
There it is, my girl Bites with Bestie Brett. We love you. All right, let's keep this party moving from Britt to Bert. Bert's bizarre story of the week. Bert, what it is, homie?
What it is, y'all. So, I mean, I got this bizarre story this week, and it's pretty much, it's kind of crazy, you know, because I want to know how y'all feel about this.
Okay, Joe.
Her name is Linda Doyle. She's 66. She's from Alabama. She was married. The reason I say was is because her husband is now dead. Her husband was James Doyle. He's now deceased, and allegedly he's deceased for trying to kill the pussy. She said that in the nature of her sleeping, he attacked her and stabbed her in her stomach, and he stabbed her in her vagina.
Wow.
In the midst of him stabbing her in the vagina, I guess she picked up a gun and she shot him. She called the police. Police came, found her on the floor, laid out next to him, pussy all stabbed up, but he dead. And prosecutors feel like, you killed this man. So she went through, you know, a recent trial where I think they didn't feel too strong about the case, and they ended up giving her a plea deal. I mean, y'all can follow up on that about what happened with her, but I want to know, how did you kill somebody for killing the pussy? I'm just trying to understand, man. I don't get it.
That's a lie. Just get that. Let's just address the elephant in the room. She's lying.
Sure of it. I'm sure of it, man. I'm sure of it, man.
But I just want to know how she had the willpower to stick that knife in her vagina.
Because she knew she fucked up.
Because when you said it, like my coochie
No,
started.
that hurt. I was like, you saw her to jump up, like.
Yeah, I got my hand between my legs right now. My coochie hurting right now.
Like, oh my God.
Was it a butter knife or was it a steak knife?
It was a butcher knife. So my thing is, I think she understands she had to be accountable for that dead body in the house. And in order for her to be accountable for it, she had to create a story that was believable. And she said her husband tried to kill her pussy.
I would have at least got a bag of quarters and hit myself in the eye. Like I would have did that part. No way.
She might well have just stabbed herself in the heart and just died.
Yeah, Romeo Juliet.
I feel bad for James, because even if James was trying to stab that shit, that means James was leaving a signal. He was leaving a sign. This shit garbage, man. And she out here still living with that garbage ass shit, about to recycle that shit. Man, get Linda Doyle ass up out of here, man. Get her ass up out of here. Nobody want that recycled ass, garbage ass shit, man. Your husband done told. Your husband told the story. He told the story already. Pussy garbage.
Throw that shit in the garbage.
Yeah. Now she trying to recycle. Bitch.
Probably mentally ill.
Hey, Bert, you crazy as hell, man.
I can't make this shit up, man. I can't make this shit up, man. They help
early
me.
for this shit.
Good laugh.
I've got nothing. I've got absolutely nothing.
That sounds like that's a part of Wendy Williams' documentary when she stabbed herself and chopped off, you know, the transition, the gender. You know what I'm talking about.
Back to Shirley.
I'm not here for it.
Back to Shirley. I think when Shirley, I don't care what nobody say. My mama gonna claim me. And I'm gonna be claimed by saying that's my mama. I ain't talking about no, that's Miss Shirley. That's my mama. So I'm just trying to understand, was Miss Shirley against the not coming out and just saying he was born a woman, or Shirley just not for what was she not for? I need help understanding, because something not adding up. And if she saw that trailer and made a U-turn to the Holy Gate,
sharp left,
sharp right.
Bert, what else you got, dog? I'm not doing. I am not doing this with you. I'm not gonna do this with you this morning. What else you got, dog?
Huh?
That's where you gotta leave now, huh?
I ain't got nothing else, man. I'm done, man. I'm done with Linda Doyle. Y'all be aware, it's some recycled puss out here.
I'm done. I cannot
Well, I
do
know
this.
this one. I know this one talks yin, Spanish, all those good languages.
I am not Bert. Let everybody know how you can be reached, man. Y'all so damn ignorant.
Bert, love, baby.
Oh Lord, there it is. All right, Bert. Something wrong with you, dog. Something seriously wrong with that boy. Brim, the ball is in your court, bro. What it do, man?
Shit, man. Busy week for real. But I only really got like two things to talk about this week. First we're gonna start with your boy Meek Mill. I see he got a lot of backlash because of the video that he had on his story on Instagram, where he was, I guess, in Atlanta, and the kids were selling water. You know, it was about 7, 8 of them, and I guess he only gave them $20, and people had a problem with him giving $20. So, if you didn't see it, check it out.
Support what we supporting though? What is we supporting? The water hustle. But what is we supporting? I'm just a young black man. My mom, bit, bro. We out here selling water, trying to start. What we supporting, y'all? The water, don't chop. My mom sold it, bro. We out here trying to. Bro, you can't blame me one time, bro. Y'all not gonna split it. What you say, gave them, bit, bro? Don't put your hand in my car. Bit, bro. Bit, bro, they want me one time, meet. Yo, I just gave y'all money, man. Man, y'all gotta split that money, man. It's $20. Fuck, that's a dog. Yeah, man.
I'm gonna say this, and I hope I don't get backlash for it, but I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Fuck them kids. Go ahead.
Them kids are aggressive. Them kids are aggressive. Did you see when they jumped on that lady car one time?
Yeah, I saw that.
They was jumping over like it was 13 of them. They would have been ready APD.
Dog.
How you somebody that don't give your child even allowance, and you out here talking about how much anybody should have gave to somebody selling water for $1. I bought 20 waters and got one. You owe me 19. I don't care what you do with the rest. I don't care how many of y'all it is. I just gave you more than the person in front of me gave you. I should have got a bag on Jit that I don't know. You crazy.
Hell no. But the sad thing about all this is that these jits banking. I mean, they pull out wads of money. They probably got more money than I do. So what I look like, you know, and then when you don't give it to them, they come to your car all nice. Hi, we doing this and we doing that. Like where I'm from, they don't do water. They do like M&Ms and shit like that back at the crib. Yeah. And they're so nice. And it's a regular $1 bag of M&Ms and they selling it for $5. I'm like, I ain't got it. Well, fuck your fat ass boy too. Like, you know, I've experienced those things with these badass kids. So I'm like, I don't know who got y'all out here, but bitch, I would literally yank you by your shirt, bitch, and it'll be me and you, and mostly me. So relax. But I mean, as far as people with the backlash, that's his money, his $20. We're all in a pandemic, celebrity or not. Meek Mill hasn't been working, and they need to be grateful for the $20 he did pull out of his pocket. Like he wasn't entitled to do that. Fuck them kids.
I wouldn't roll down my window.
These boys don't even buy their kids donuts for the fundraiser. And out here talking about goddamn Meek Mill.
My mama ain't never get me them.
Bro, you know how y'all end that? I do it just like I do them bases, bro. I keep that Windex in the front seat. And when they ask for some money, I go for 50 cents. And I give them that Windex. And while that light red, spray my shit and clean it. Sometimes I done made people miss the light. Because you gonna earn this 50 cents, but $20? Man, y'all better get off out of here.
No, those kids wouldn't. No.
Nah, man.
But do you guys see how many kids run up to the window at one time? For somebody with anxiety.
Why is your jits on the road?
And he kept asking them what was the call. He kept asking them, like, what is it? What y'all doing it for?
I don't care the cause. Why are your kids in the road?
Because they're kids. They're 22 years old, and their fucking 12-year-old kid is out there selling water. They don't know to tell his ass to get out the sun. So while he out there selling water, about to have a fucking heat stroke, his mom on Instagram being a fucking thought. So what do? She's 22. The kid's 10.
That's so sick.
Reality.
You was in the clubhouse meeting.
You gonna defend this? You gonna defend that your child is out there in the middle of the road begging for money What is you doing as a parent that your child got to go beg for money?
They're not begging though. To be fair, they're selling
They're not
water.
begging.
They're selling water. It's a legit business. They have an
Bruh.
LLC.
White
It's
They
kids
begging.
set up.
It's incorporated.
White
S
kids
corp.
set up a
They
lemonade
get money.
stand.
They begging. White kids be begging too. If you ask more than once, my mama
But-
said that's begging.
They set up a lemonade stand on the side of the road,
I
out
never
of
seen a
traffic.
lemonade stand.
Out of traffic. Keyword, out of traffic.
They
I ain't
jumped on
never
that
seen no
lady
lemonade.
Jeep.
I ain't never seen a lemonade stand in the middle of traffic. Not how these niggas be
I
selling
never
water
seen a
and
real life
M&Ms. and stuff.
lemonade stand.
I feel
I've
what
never
Brim
seen
saying, but that there, I don't know.
Y'all let y'all kids out there. Y'all let y'all kids sell water in the corner
Was
of the road.
$20 enough? That's what I want to know. Was $20
Well, I
enough?
don't
More than
know.
enough.
How many
That's
cases
a
of
real
water
$20
they
question.
had? How many cases of water they had?
I'm not
He
concerned
only
with
just
that.
gave
But
him one. He gave him one water. $20.
got
Well,
one
I don't
water.
know.
That's
I
it.
get concerned when I see kids
It's
like that
over
and
with.
call Crime Stoppers. When I used to be back home, I used to call Crime Stoppers because I'm like, these kids can't have parents. Like, if it was for football, if it was for the football team, then yeah, they'll be out there collectively. But these kids be out there Saturday morning at 9 o'clock, Saturday evening at 4:45. It's like, where y'all mama at? Like 954-493 tips. Yes, there are several kids on Hollandale Beach Boulevard. There are several kids on Sterling and Sheridan. I don't see them in Deep South like that. They must be get the snacks and take them home.
I be stopping.
probably what
Get
they
your
do.
ass home.
Burton used to sell canned goods in a lot of Hill Mall flea market parking
You
lot.
a goddamn lie.
Had a bus terminal.
So he could go get a cocoa bread.
Hold
Hell
on.
yeah.
Canned goods.
and,
What
a, and,
else?
a, and a dirt chicken patty.
I'm not doing this. Brim, let's keep going. What else you got?
Y'all stop
'Cause
playing, man.
Well, after what's the Paul dude name that knocked out Nate Robinson the other week? Knocked
Jake
his ass
Paul?
out cold.
Jake
Jake
Paul,
Paul.
yeah.
Do a name.
So
YouTuber.
Floyd Mayweather about to fight his brother.
Is he?
Floyd Mayweather actually
actually
about to fight his brother, and I didn't even know his brother was, a fighter or whatnot, because I ain't never even really know they existed before, they fought Nate Robinson the other day, and he really knocked his ass out. But actually, on my wedding anniversary, February 20th, 2021, they ass gonna fight, and I guess we're gonna see Floyd Mayweather get, some easy money, because ain't nobody beating that boy.
At all.
But before we get out of here,
Coming up to you in a city near you, we have Brims and Lowe's. And what we're doing is we're selling apparel. And the apparel starts with a brand that's called, you guys are tough. You guys are tough is the meaning of you guys really don't think about the things you do. You just motherfucker go with the flow on some things that be so stupid.
Rolling with the homies.
Y'all tough.
I fought with that, but in layman's terms, I just started a brand. It's called Brims and Lows, Brim to the Low, of course. So it flows. We just sold our first design, and it sold out in 2 days. So we're gonna
Congratulations,
have a whole bunch
Beyonce.
more.
Congrats.
Ivy Park.
Yeah.
Very much Ivy Park. Selling out.
Yeah, so we'll have more pieces and designs coming. Bert support me. Twan want to support me. Faye support me and everything. So
y'all caught that shade, right? Y'all caught that shade. Bert supported me. Twan want to support me, and Faye support me.
But also for today, whoever the most active in the comments today, since we're at the end of the show, pretty much basically anyway, I'm gonna give away a shirt to the most active commenter. So we appreciate y'all.
The most active commenter. So that means now we gotta all look at the comments and see what's been going on.
Yeah.
The most
Show
active
ended
commenter.
Show ended now.
I guess we can choose once it's over. I guess.
Yeah,
Go back
we'll-
and see.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Kiki, we see you though.
Versus presents Keisha Cole and Ashanti. That is kicking off tonight on Instagram Live. A lot of people are excited about it, and a lot of people have been casting their votes. So I'm like, you know what? Let's play along. This or that today would be, who are you guys voting for tonight's versus? Keisha Cole or Ashanti? Britt, who you got, baby?
I'm gonna go with Ashanti. I think I like her collection.
Okay. Oh, all right. One up for Ashanti. I'll go after you. I'm gonna go with Keisha Cole. I love Ashanti. I love Ashanti. I do. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful, fine, and all of that good stuff. But to me, Keisha is more relatable based off life experiences, and she's just a hood chick. I think her and my girl probably had the differences. I hope they address that tonight because I really want to know like what her and Fantasia beef was, if there was beef or if there is still pressure. I would love a little clarity on that. But
you want her to talk about that at a versus.
Listen, bitch, like
Fantasia there. Okay.
Maybe she won't. No, but people have conversations about. Y'all just do the most. Well, I'm going for Keisha Cole. Brim, who you got? So mouth so slick.
Well, shut up. First of all. Second of all, Keisha Cole first 2 albums was fire. Third of all, I'm going with Keisha Cole because I don't know too much Ashanti that ain't got Ja Rule on it.
Maybe I don't know Ashanti.
I don't know, bestie. I don't know. You down one. Let's see what this fool's talking about. Bert, Keisha Cole or Ashanti? And don't tell us why, because you scare me. But you can tell us why, though.
Ashanti, that baby. Keisha Cole, she's straight or whatnot, but I think I'm going to go with Ashanti on this one. And then I think it's going to be another this and that with that one, too, because between the two of them, it's going to be Moscato wines, Black and Mild wines. So I was just saying, bro. I
didn't know they had Moscato wine. I didn't know they had Moscato Black.
No. Moscato drink. Like saying
the Moscato wine.
Ashanti is the Moscato and Keisha
Cole is the wine black.
They gonna have the blacks.
You ain't shit, Bert.
It's gonna be right. so many female watching that bitch in the car, smoking they blacks.
Right. They gotta be in the car.
They gotta smoke them blacks.
That bitch out the window. Asking that bitch on the window.
Yeah. Y'all are so disturbing.
You guys are hilarious.
Beyond. Brittany, how do you put up with them all the time? I don't know how you do it. I really don't.
Love those guys.
All right, so I don't want to shift the energy of the show, but I do have another this or that, and I'm sorry if I do bring the show down a little bit. But of course, we are winding the year up. We are in December, and thank God we've all made it this far because this has been a crazy year to say the least. This shit started way back in January. How crazy this year's been. So I want to ask, just based off the tough losses that hit us very hard this year, based off of these two, what death hit you guys the hardest? And I'm sorry to bring this, but this is just a this or that came top of mind. Kobe Bryant or Chadwick Boseman? Who fucked you up the hardest?
This or that.
Nah.
Your heart ain't right.
It was a lot of love for Chad, but boy, I'm gonna tell you right now, Kobe was invested. Kobe was vested with everybody, so you got me messed up. Black Panther came 4 years ago.
For 20 plus years, Kobe been riding with him.
You can't never forget about Kobe. Yeah. Kobe and Wayne lyrics. Laker Young. Wait, man, let me go ahead.
Several Wayne lyrics, actually.
Let me go ahead. Man. It's all authentic. It's all authentic. It's all authentic.
I'm finna cry now. Calm down, Bert. I know your heart hurting.
It's all authentic, man. You can't do that to no great, man. I mean, like I say, Black Panther cool and shit, but bro, you talking about Kobe?
Cool.
And then you know what else made me upset? Now we talking about this. I respect King Von, speaking about deaths, but Asia dog.
Not funny. I'm so sorry, Lord.
She compared her grieving to Vanessa Bryant. Like Kobe, bro, she lost me there, bro. I had so much understanding of everything going on, but
King Von, my girlfriend.
Who is Asian dog?
King Von's girlfriend.
Asian dog. Asian dog.
What the fuck does she do? Like
she's a rapper.
Who be like? Who are these people?
She's a murderer. She's a female murderer.
I don't personally know.
Murderer.
All right, I did not mean to bring that up. Chad, I'm so sorry. Kobe.
I cried a lot for Chad. I really cried a lot for Chad and Kobe. It was just weeks of sadness. So I think both of them for different reasons. I wasn't the biggest sports fan, but I really had a very soft spot for Kobe. He was in some of my favorite shows growing up. Yeah, I'm about to cry. Let's go on, guys.
Still say damn Kobe. Still say it, man. Damn. Crazy, man. Crazy.
Well,
It's all good.
it is.
They on the
All
best
right,
way.
so listen, my bad, y'all. I ain't mean to do that.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
nonetheless,
Debbie Downer.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
okay.
Well, it's
weird,
still a
bro.
beautiful day in the
Like
neighborhood.
Bert always say, you weird. Like
You're
Bert say.
weird. Weird.
Weird.
Bert, I don't know why. Like, don't label me. Do not put labels on me. But it's all good. It was a random question that popped up in my head. I wanted to know. So listen, next week we'll be back. We'll be doing a little bit more counting down and a little bit more winding down of 2020, asking the questions. And I think on New Year's, because New Year's Day falls on a Friday, so
Yeah.
I want to do something like an award show or something where we can come in and we can kind of just give out awards, or have like do like an award show when we give out awards to some of our people. It'd be some good stuff. It can be some funny stuff, some serious stuff. We've got people out there doing some great things.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. So we'll talk about that. But for now, I'm about to get out of here, and I think you guys are about to do the same. Yeah, so I can't wait to see you guys. I'm not sure if it'll be this year or next year, but I always love when we come together. And you guys can follow us any and everywhere on social media at In the Don's Den.
Make sure you follow us.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll be back next Saturday live inside of the Don's Den at 11:10 Central. Is there anything that you guys have anything to say? Bert, you good?
I'm great.
You sure? You 100% positive? You straight? You good?
What's wrong with me?
I'm just making sure. Bessie Britt, you good? 100% sure? You straight? You good?
Absolutely. I'm doing well. Thriving
All right.
and growing.
That's what it is. Brim, I'm just checking because, oftentimes we have Brim here for the whole hour. And, if it's not me, it's one of us cutting him off. And, Brim's mama is always watching. And Miss Kathy, I just want to let you know that I intentionally do not make it my business to cut your baby off. Sometimes it just happens. He'll say something and I get excited and I'll start talking. But, y'all, when that happens, like, feel free to check me on it. Like, Brittany will call me after the show, or we'll just be having regular conversations. Like, bitch, can you stop cutting me off? And I'm like, who cut you off? So I was like, give me an example. So she's provided a couple of examples. So I do appreciate it. But
right now, you're supposed to be asking me, do I have something to say? And you're just talking for 2 minutes. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Ask me what's going on. Do I have something to say so we can end
it happens. I'll be having stuff to say, and y'all have to really bear with me because listen, I've been doing this for like 2.5, 3 years, like live the visual of it, and I've been doing it by myself. So it's just me. I'm just so used to talking to me, asking questions, and me answering the questions.
Ask me the question. I'm hungry.
Go ahead.
Do you have anything else? Do you have anything to say, Brim?
Not really, bro. Y'all boys be safe. Put God first. Don't eat nothing you can't digest.
Bert, yeah, I hope you heard that.
Hey, we did it, Joe. We did it.
Did you hear what he said, Bert?
We did it, Joe. We did it.
He don't eat nothing you can't digest. All right, guys, we'll do this thing again next Saturday morning, 11:10 Central, live inside of the Don's Den. We out of here, y'all. Peace.
This is Twan 360.
I don't know that those 2 words.
Gonna slide if you with me. This is Twan 360. Go ahead and slide with me. He got the latest on news and all the action is too. I'm tuning in like what's good. Reporting live from your hood. Like go, 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 go. This is Twan 360. Like go, 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 go. Go ahead and slide with me. Good news or bad news, whatever. He even forecast the weather. Hot topics, no one do it better. We tuning in right now like go, 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 go. This is Twan 360. Go, 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 go. Go ahead, slide with me.